Alright, so I think people don't like pick their characters right. It's just like in a certain way. Because I've played certain teams that are like the characters themselves individually are good, but like they don't work together on a team. So I feel like when they rank doubles characters, like, it's not fair to say, oh, this character is the best doubles character, because it's like as good as like Incineroar is, you can't pair something like Incineroar with like Steve is good in doubles, but like you can't pair Inc and Steve. You know what I mean? That just doesn't like work. It's like the tanks are the zoners because like you can't touch them the entire time. So it's like the first thing that comes to mind when I think of like a zoning tank is like Samus. Like that character just stays alive. You know what I mean? Like these are like the tanks that just zone and like they just are untargetable. I actually think Palu is closer to a support character than an all-rounder, and she's probably like one of the best supports. Cause like she kind of just like if you look at like the most popular formation with like Chag and like Spargo, they kind of just like Palu just sits in the back and like punishes stuff, but like she's just standing there and you just feed her like up smashes and stuff like that. And then she just runs around like she's Mercy and just doesn't die. And she's unfocusable by just flying around. Like, and the thing about her that makes her like specifically like a support character, I think, is like she can't 2v1. And I think that's a trait of like all rounders to be able to like fight for real. Cause she can't like just be self-sufficient by herself, you know what I mean? Um so I don't know about that. I think Sonic is one of the best disruption characters. He just like he's just there in the corner. He's also like very high on like the support list if he was that, but like he's just it's just like he's in the corner, something's bad is happening to his teammate, and he just says everyone stop the game, and he just spin dashes through everyone, and like it just stops everything. He's just unkillable. He's just like it's just everything at the same time. Your support. Let me just put them to the categories, and then I'll like change them around after. Bayo's definitely a good isolator. She's not like that high though. The best all-rounder is here. Disruption. Let me just put all my nukes down here. Dude, I don't even know what to put Robin. Dude, he's like actually God. He's just like low-key support, but like not really. Because Laser is just like the biggest disruption ever. He's also in zoning tank, and he also just like feeds down throws to his teammates. Like he's just like I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a tier of just like God tier. Like Robin just does everything. I can't even like separate it properly. It's just not like actual Rob tier. I'm not even trolling. It's just like, why does Rob run around zone? He has the best down throw in the game for like doubles follow-ups. And then like, you've seen it all, right? And then he just big lasers that stops everything, and then he just flies away for so long. It's really hard to like get to him sometimes. I don't know. Also, okay, Snake is like, dude, Snake's disruption level is like not okay. Like, combine it with C4 sticking on people and then just like nades everywhere, and then he's so heavy and he's like hard to attack because he's just like crouching and all this nonsense. Like he's close to a tank, but he just like has so much like disruption. It's just I don't know. And he pairs so well with like the support characters. Like any support character in Snake is just like so stupid. I think Kazi has a nuke, but he's pretty low. Dude, Rob is just like, do you know what I mean? Like this, I feel like I shouldn't even have to explain it. It's just so self-explanatory. Most of the time when I fight like Meister or Game & Watch, it's just like his whole thing. Like I feel like him and Ices are pretty low on this list because like when they try to do it, you can just help your teammate because like that type of stuff just works in a 1v1 where you're getting like vacuumed by like up B into like up air into up air, whatever like that. Like and the nair strings, like you can just stop these things, and I don't know. And most of it comes from like just the chaos of like nair and like him up being and like hitting you away and like him flying away and stuff like that. Like he doesn't get that much done, and then he wants to just like smash attack you like when it gets weird, and then it's like bucket. You know what I mean? I think Bruiser is such like weird category. The difference with like this category is like they can't like just do anything they want to, because they're not like that strong by themselves. Whereas like these characters are a little more self-sufficient, or like Peach and Inkling, like they rely on someone else to like pick up the pace with them. It's just because like these characters can self-sufficiently kill, whereas like over here, like you do a lot of damage, but like if you have any teammate that can kill, you probably won't end up like getting the kills like at all. The only reason I don't want to put Fox in all-rounder is he needs like a very specific teammate for him to work. He's so weird in doubles because like he's good. He's definitely very good, but like he has to be with like a very specific teammate, which is why I'm like he like feeds so much damage. Where's Wii Fit? Queen of Disruption. Zeph is that one support character that can like fight. Bruisers are like DPS, focus on damage for their teammate. Where's this motherfucker? Fucking top tier nuke. Jigs is a nuke. It is cringe. No, Palu is not an all-rounder. That is the most support character ever. Because these characters will like fight you. This character runs the entire game. She just runs away the entire game. Like, look at these characters and tell me these characters will just run away the entire game. It's not like you can't take point. Like, she can take point too. So can Pikachu and like all these other characters. But like, you're not trying to get anything done as Palu. Like, you're not trying to like solo anything like done by yourself as Palu. It's because every single time you hit someone with Palu, you're gonna get hit. Whereas like these other characters can probably like hit them without getting hit. Like Palu's strongest part as a doubles character is like standing there and up smashing people like hitting to her. So she kind of just stands in the back, it's unfocusable, like she's a Mercy, and then she just up smashes things and runs away and team combos off stuff with like the easy passes. That's like her best benefit. And then warping around and just like not dying. It's like hard to focus her. Like if the teammate is like someone where it's like, oh, I can't focus them. Usually like a lot of strategies are like, okay, well I can't do this, so let's just jump this person. But like you can't jump Palu. And she's also not vulnerable, where it's like a lot of these characters up here, like they can force the issue, but like they'll blow up sometimes. Or they're not like as good at like just like complete disengage options. Like Lucina's stats being so much floatier make her like so much easier to like pick apart once you hit her. Compared to like Palu's like slight more fast falling plus warp. Gives you like a few more options to like do whatever. What is PT? And then Shulk is like, I don't even know, because like Shulk is like, I want to put Shulk like between these two. Cause he can destroy you, and he just like destroys the whole field. Like that's what I'm saying. He's like a nuke, but that's like optional because he can just switch his things. You know what I mean? And then he also just like if he's speed mode and nairing around, like it just causes so much like he's just taking up the whole field a lot of the times. And like this disruption tier, like they just ruin the field. Like you can't even like move a lot of times. It just like disrupts your movement. I feel like Charizard Ivy, like Ivy is a fucking nuke, but it's just like I would call Squirtle a bruiser, so it's just like they go Ivy and Zard, but it's just like sometimes I've seen PTs go Squirtle. Like it's very matchup specific, like depending what they're fighting, but like they'll do it sometimes. But like when they're playing like Ivy and Zard, they're not like fighting, they're just like sitting there in the back trying to blow people up. Yeah, PT's a nuke however you look at it. They just kinda try to like blow you up. Young Link is very close to a bruiser. Like very close in my head. And I honestly don't even know what this is. Like I don't know what's going on with Rosalina. I think she's just bad. Like, Luma is dead for literally like the entire match, and her, like she doesn't even have like great passes or anything. Like I don't really know what's happening with her. No, I'm moving him down. He's not an all-rounder. What does Greninja do? Like he tries, but it's just like you'll just interrupt his like team combo. Little Mac is just like he's not even a nuke because he can't even like I don't know. I feel like Little Mac is like situationally like in that role. Like if you have a Ike for a teammate or something like that, where like the throws actually feed to you, and he needs to be like babied too, which are like the some of the things that are like in common with some of these nukes. They need to be babied. He's not even fishing for damage like that. He's down here. Like your only goal, if you're playing Little Mac in doubles, you're trying to kill people. Don't lie to me. All right, I've had enough. This is like pretty close to Fox, honestly. Yeah, I haven't been there for a while. Where's Steve? His own tier? Yeah, he's with Robin and friends. What does this character do in doubles? I don't even think Ryu's a nuke. He's not like that strong. I don't even think that character can nuke in doubles like that. I think Martha's there, but he's not like good. Obviously this was somewhere. Meat Gunner is like a tank. Do you know Meat Gunner is like actually like really heavy? Like really heavy. Robin is like what is Robin? Because like have big hitboxes, it's low-key hard to get on top of them sometimes. And then they just like murder you. Like their aerials are just so strong, and then like but they can also just like spam, keep away, and then like Thoron serves like Big Laser, where it just like completely like stops what's going on a lot of times. She's like so strong. She's not as like vulnerable as like she seems. What is Lucas? What even is this? What does this character even do in doubles? Okay, the rest of these characters, besides Link and DDD that I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I've even like seen them like work functionally. Robin definitely kills you. And this is like I feel like Link is low-key an all-rounder. And so is he. I feel like Ridley's like doesn't even perform like some of these other characters. What is DDD really trying to do? Like, let's just be honest. What is DDD really trying to do? Like, Gordo's like really disruptive. It just bounces everywhere and it starts hitting everyone. And it's just, but what else is he doing? Does he just like flies around and like he like spits people out? And it's just like chaotic. I've only seen DDD on like a team where like it's like DDD plus K Rool already, like something like super like large hitboxes, like double heavy type stuff. Like I've only ever seen DDD on double heavy teams for some reason, which like makes me like feel like my opinion is skewed, but like it's just like chaotic. I don't even know what's happening. And Lucas is like a shoot stuff. Like I feel like Lucas is such a support character. Dude, what the fuck is Rosa? This character's just bad. And then Mewtwo's like Mewtwo's strong. And he like kind of tries to stay alive a lot. He takes a long time to come back to the stage, but he's not like that good at doubles. He's too light and big. And he would never frontline. I feel like Mewtwo is a support character. He's like Sephiroth, where it's like they have kill power, but he's just like he's such a backline character. He just sits there, runs around fast, and like you hit him once and he just like floats as long as possible, and then comes back and then starts shooting stuff. Because he's not even that chaotic, because he's just trying to run away the entire time. Because if he does try and get close to you, you'll just blow him up. He's like way too light. Bowser Jr. What even is this? I feel like the cart driving around is very disruptive, but they do play pretty close to the chest a lot of the times. Yeah. Okay, so now everyone's placed. I'm just gonna rank these characters now in their like tiers. I think for me it's like Cloud, Mythra, This is a hard tier. Because it's like, I think Joker's good, but it's just like, Lucina's pretty good, and so is Roy, honestly. But I feel like, and Byleth is good too. That's like my like higher part of this, and Wolf is really good too. I feel like Joker is so annoying, but I don't know if it's because like what I have on my team, but like the whole meter thing is just so messed up. Like the way his meter works in doubles is just so messed up. I think Joker's so messed up, but he's not as like big and swordy as like Lucina. I think Lucina's low-key better. And it's like probably like Joker here just because like the whole thing. Wolf is good, but I think Roy is better. His just kill power is just too crazy. Mario's like about here. Byleth is also really good. Problem is like vulnerable, but I think Corrin's a little I actually don't like how Corrin works. Ike is really good. Ike is like really good. But you know the way that Ike is good makes me think of him as like such a support character. Like he feels like such a support character to me, oddly. The best thing about him is his like throws that are like very good. And like most of the time he just runs around and like disengages. Like his fighting is not very all-roundery to me. Where it's just like, because if he tried to fight like a normal person, he would just get bullied. He just ends up like platform camping, like naring around. Which is not very like, he's just like such a throw feeder. I actually think Ike is a support character. I think Palu's the best support character, and then like Ike is high, but only with certain like pairings. I feel like Pikachu's really annoying. I think Diddy is really high. Mewtwo's probably the worst of these. I think Mid Knight's pretty low too, actually. Sephiroth. This is like such a struggle right here. These three are so struggle, actually. Okay, this looks better. What tier do you think meshes with the disruption characters the best? Fellow disruptors. Actually, like, disruptors or nukes, honestly. Like, disruption plus nuke is like probably like some of like the strongest like easy teams I've ever seen. Like, there was like an Incin Min Min team, and it was just like, okay. I think Incin is the best like nuke in the game. Me Brawler's like close second. Bowser's up there. Ness is very strong. Puff is high. Terry's, I think Kazuya is like very low here. Robin's definitely good. Justice Mystery Soul. The Bruisers are like, I don't know, like my best way to explain this is like these characters really thrive off doing damage. They don't even like want to like kill that hard, but they love like getting in there and taking like doing damage is the only way for like the character to work. Like Kirby can't play passively. It's just like Kirby's gonna get in there and like start fighting. Like Peach's goal is not to like kill you because she can't really. It's just to do 500%. You know what I mean? And like that works with certain characters, but it's not like the best thing ever. Because I've tried killing people, it just doesn't work. She doesn't have the kill. Like when people are just landing Rob grabs and like Roy F smashing you at like 30. Peach's kill power does not keep up at all. But like, I noticed Peach works when I get like a nuke to like make up for my like kill power. Like these characters just shit out damage. Like Olimar is there to just throw Pikmin, make a bunch of damage, and like it makes hit lag, and then like get random smash attacks and just like obliterate you. I should think Olimar's really high here. Pac-Man is elite in this tier. Icy's fucking below. Rosa's probably better. I think Plant is actually good. He's like so strong. And that ball is like actually crazy. Duck Hunt throws like 10 million things, but he's not that strong. Banjo's actually good in doubles. Wonder Ring is actually so good in doubles. But no, Plant is actually fucked. Like I just don't think people get like what it's like when you fight a Wii Fit and they deep breathe, they get super powered, and then they like throw a soccer ball and it bounces off like 8 shields and hits like everyone, and then it's just like you have to plan that, and you just get hit by a random soccer ball that was shielded twice that hits you, and it's just like, okay, I don't know. Like I low-key don't think Game Watch is that good. Like it's so interruptible in comparison. Disruptor nuke, yeah. That is like the part that like I put like weird categories, because some of these like I can put them in a category like comfortably and be like, okay, fine. They're like, they might like show signs of other things, but like they're probably like usually this. But like these characters that I have in like weird tiers are just like, I don't know, they're too ambivalent. Like Snake like is like one of the biggest tanks in this game, but he also is like one of the biggest, just like grenades are everywhere, C4's here, all my partner, and like it's just so much chaos while he's just living the entire time. And then Steve isn't even good with every like character. Like I don't think Steve is good with like the nukes, because like you need like someone who can like fight for you a little bit more. Like I think Steve is good with like these characters when they would just like do double fortress and start throwing shit, or like low-key he needs like someone who can fight like up front. Because if you have someone who can like self-sufficiently fight like Peach and Steve, like it's okay. But that's very specific. That's why ZSS is so low for me on this list, because it's like she needs a very specific teammate to keep up with her. And like Falco gets higher on this list because like he can like jump really high with certain teammates, and like jump height's actually really good. Kirby's probably the lowest on this list. Even though Kirby's actually really strong, it's just so weird. Like you might be able to like have a partner that has a good neutral B and like get something weird going, but it's just like, I think Kirby's so weird. It's just that Kirby can't get up there, Kirby can't team combo like really high because like all the knockback goes really vertical. Kirby's strong, but like it's such a weird pairing. Like the ranking definitely goes higher depending how many like compatible partners I think you have. Which is why Cloud and Paolo are so high to me, because like you can pair with like anything, and like Incineroar too. Like those are the most like pick this character and then pick any other character in the fucking game, and it's just like it'll probably be okay. But Kirby's like so specific. I think Belmont is too vulnerable in doubles. Like way too vulnerable, because like his stuff works as like single player trapping. But like if you gang up on him, he just like explodes, and then like combine that with his like vulnerability to getting edge guarded. I just don't think he's. I hate Belmont too, but I just don't think he's that good in doubles. That kind of gets blown up too, I'll be honest. Bayo's weird, but she's okay. Also interruptible. I don't think Isabel's that good. Sora moves up on my list because of his counter, which like is very oddly useful. There's not a lot of things that can stop Instant side B, but like Sora's counter is one of them. It like takes him out of his like side B and like hits him. I don't know, it's really weird. Like just it hard countering that like makes me very like inclined for Sora. He's also just so good at like just jumping around and naring and just like protecting himself. He needs the right teammate. Yeah, that's the thing. She's so weird. But even then, I don't think her peaks are like as good as like what a lot of these characters can do. Like very simply. Plant is low-key more fucked up than Banjo. Is Wii Fit more fucked up? Yeah. Game Watch is definitely better than Bayo. It's probably like this. Like that. That looks good to me, I think, for this tier. What separates Rob and Steve from being all-rounders? Cause like all-rounders do not tank like that. Or like zone like that. Cause like Rob has the like literally the best throw in the game. Like Rob's down throw is the best like doubles throw in the game. So like he just feeds while like having a piercing laser that you can't block. So it just like disrupts everything. It just like Rob just like destroys the flow of like everything like at every moment. It's just like don't get grabbed by him while he has down tilt into grab that like feeds into like the strongest like forward smash you can imagine at any moment while like tanking while piercing lasering. It's just a lot. It's just too much. Like Loki Snake should just be in Robin Friends tier. I don't know. I don't think Kazuya's very like. He's just too like avoidable, stoppable, and then you can like gang up on him, and I don't know. Is Ness better than Jigglypuff? Yes. Pichu's too light. I think Pichu's way too light. I think Wario goes higher because of Waft. Falcon just wants to fight. He's good too though. Honestly, I'm inclined to say these characters are better than Peach in doubles. Oh shit. She's probably better than Greninja though. I love Paolo and Corrin. They're like so much better in doubles. It just feels so easy to get what you want. Inkling could be a support character. I just feel like they want to fight too much. Cause like if they actually just start like running away like that, like I just feel like the character does so much damage. Whereas like these characters don't do damage. Like their damage output is so low, a lot of these characters here. Like Meta Knights and ZSS's and like Sheik's damage output and Pikachu's and even like Diddy's is like really low. I feel like Inkling just does so much damage. Inkling's like probably better than ZSS and Sheik. Like right there, low key. Does Hero do anything special other than spam kill moves? No. That's all you have to do. You get the power-ups and you blow people up while all the chaos is going on, and then you just die. I think Hero's really good in doubles, because you can't like jump him. It's really hard to jump Hero for like, because he has a teammate to like help him get his buffs, and then he can just get fed his hits, which is like the hardest part about him, like getting your hits in neutral and stuff. It's just, I don't know. But is it better than Puff? What's up, Snorley? Is it better than Puff? I feel like Robin's better than Ganon. Maybe. Ganon's really strong though. But Ganon's just too killable. K. Rool's better. Luigi's very high. His up B is too strong. So my question for Terry is like, what really happens with when the auto turnaround is turned off? Does that like ruin things? Like what is wrong with this character? Oh, you want to see Rob? He's in jail for the crimes he's committed. This is good. This is good. Is Mii Gunner better than Mega Man? I don't think so. I don't think so. Mega Man's pretty good. Samus is just better. This is like the harder tier, I think. I think Link is better than Pitts in doubles. Worse than Corrin. I feel like Chrom isn't that bad in doubles though. Like, I feel like Chrom over Corrin's a little weird, but like, I don't know, Chrom is just like fast. And is Mario worse than Wolf? Zelda. Laugh my fucking ass off. He's actually really strong. He's probably worse. Terry is good. And is here. I just don't know what Lucario does. I've never seen someone try to do like Anubis in this game. Like Zelda's actually really strong, like disturbingly strong. Like if she has the right like teammate to feed her like hits, she's strong. Like same thing happens with like some of these other characters. I think Terry's really good though. I just think the Shotos are worse though, because like their landings get covered too hard when there's like two of you, and like they're like long like little like piece combos get interrupted too many times. It's just like when they catch you, it won't hurt as much, and they're not like built to like pass like properly. But it's like when Terry gets you, he can just like superpower you super fast. Like his like go is like really strong. I think Lucario is like higher than these two, honestly. If you do it right. Doc is probably... Can I even put... No, Doc is definitely better at catching you here, but like his recovery is just so... Terry, Doc. Alright, I definitely want to move DK down. For kill power, like there's so many better characters you can do for kill power. I think DK is better than Ken though, honestly. I fought Jazza in doubles, and I was just like, this is like not doing anything. Doc or Terry? Nah. Lucario. I think this is stronger. I've played enough Rickles and doubles to know how broken fucking whatever it is. Instant in God tier. It's just like not, I don't know. Because Instant doesn't like do everything at once, which is like why these fuckers like belong in this tier. He's just the best, like he just does one thing, and that's all he needs to do. All Ike does is sit there and feed throws. but I think his teammate is very specific. Low-key, some of these characters are better. Actually, no. I just can't, because Ike is just... I just think about that, like, team. That one team. You know what team I'm talking about? The twins. That team is so dumb. Like, his throws are just too broken. And he just runs around and, like, pretends to fight you with Nair. But he's not really fighting you. I think Waft is better than Peach. Is Mario better than Wolf? Wolf and Mario and Byleth. It's low-key Mario. It has to be Mario. Like, that's just Diddy or Pikachu. Definitely Diddy. I don't even know why I asked that. Inkling or Pikachu. It's Pikachu. Sheik is just so... Ness? Bowser. Jigglypuff. Bowser is so, like... Dude, do y'all remember, like, Leon and Zomba? That was, like, disturbing. Like, actually disturbing. Maybe Robin isn't this good. No one plays this character. I see this shit more often. I think there's a big drop-off after, like, top 6 of this tier. No, Diddy's broken in doubles. I don't know who the fuck said that, but Diddy's actually so broken. We fit Banjo, Sora. I just don't think, like, these 3 characters here are, like, built to, like, go. And I don't even think Ryu can catch you and kill you like that. Like, where these other characters, like, if you do get caught, you will get killed. But, like, I just don't think they team combo like that. Like, it's just too hard to team with these characters. Because, like, Kazuya can't leave the ground. You have to baby Little Mac if he wants to survive. And then Ken is just, like, interruptible. And then they all just get, like, blown up if they get ganged up on. This is good. I'm good with this. I am good with this. I would let this fly.